Hey, what's up, boys and girls? Welcome back to another episode. We are on Carroll Hollow Road in South Tracy, California. I'm going to take you guys over this road, which will turn into Tesla Road that goes into Livermore. So I haven't been here in a while. I've only ridden this road once, and that was just this past season. So I want to try it again, but this time I'm going the opposite direction from the last time I did it. I figured, why not? It would make for a good first time run, in a sense. But other than that, yeah, let's do it. Let's see. It's a nice 69 degrees out here right now. With wind chill, probably feels more like 60, which is fine. It's still a perfect day for a ride. I did, however, get my heated grips in finally. So the heated grips that I got are Oxford touring grips. They work really well. I have it's set right now at 50% heat. And I'm just kind of doing it because you know, I like to feel the warmth of the grips. I don't really need it right now, but whatever. As far as installation goes, though, I give it like a 7 out of 10. It's easy, but they give you a lot of slack, so you kind of end up with a lot of this, you know, wire material that you're going to end up having to zip tie, and you know, making sure that you have free and clear movement in your steering column. You know, then you got to make sure that it's not occupying too much space. And I did try to, you know, move the plugs up front closest to the frame, so I have easy access to it. But yeah, you know, I really recommend heated grips if you guys are looking for a heating element to your ride. This bike, you know, didn't come with it. I know the new GTs do. So I was like, what the hell, I'll just put heated grips on mine. Yeah, dude, definitely enjoying these heated grips. What I actually like about them the most is the material's a little bit thicker than the rubber material, you know, like on regular grips. So I feel like I have much more leverage twisting my throttle, and I don't have to work hard to, like, you know, hold it open, or, you know, I like it. It does really well, and I have really thick leather gloves. And that heat, even at 50%, like, penetrates right through. So it does a really good job warming up that material. Lots of tar snakes. I hate tar snakes. Really, it could really fuck up your lines, like, you know, these tar snakes, if you're not careful with them. Especially right now, even though it's like a nice 60 degrees out. If it's too hot, like if it's been like really warmed up by the sun, it could get really slippery. So I'm trying to choose my line here in the middle. No need to ride super aggressive today. I'd like to make it home. Tesla Road, or Carroll Hollow Road, which I'm on right now, turns into Tesla Road. And it goes from Tracy into Livermore. And that's actually a pretty fun ride. This should take me about maybe 20 minutes to finish up at my pace. Yeah, this week's been really quiet. I've just been working, you know, at my super part-time job right now, and you know, just kind of thinking about different ways to kind of, you know, create more content for my Instagram. I'm doing really well on Instagram, but in terms of, you know, also making content for YouTube, you know, I'm also trying to focus on uploading the YouTube shorts, and those are pretty much going to be whatever I post on Instagram, all you'll probably see on YouTube shorts as well too. I think this is a testing facility here. Yeah, Lawrence Livermore National Laboratory Experimental Site. Yeah, so this is a laboratory here. I don't know what they do. Like, I'm kind of curious as to what. I think it might have something to do with, you know, military contracts. They could be creating like explosives out here. I know there's a testing site. I don't know if it's like a range, but yeah. Oh, I see a lot of deer right there, so definitely gonna have to be careful with deer crossing around here. Ah, that's gonna be a bummer. I think there's also a dirt track out here for dirt riders. Yeah, right now I'm just cruising 5th gear, like 55, 60 miles per hour. Really nice day for a cruise. Oh yeah, so I think this is the dirt track right here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but right next to me is the dirt track. I see a lot of ATVs and dirt bikes run through here. If I had a like a actual true ADV bike, I'd take my bike on that. I need to learn how to ride dirt. That's what I really need to do. I've been really curious as to how to transition from street to dirt. It's kind of hard because I don't know anything about dirt bikes. You know, and ultimately what I wanted to lead to is I wanted to lead to me like learning how to kind of do supermoto. And I know supermoto, I see, have a lot of the same body movements and positions as dirt riding. So I figured, why not learn how to ride in the dirt and pick up a new skill. Yeah, there are all the dirt riders right here. That's cool. I thought that was a stop sign for me. Yeah, I really want to learn how to ride dirt. I think the dirt riding community is a whole different brand of people. You know, a different attitude, different, you know, but I'm very curious about it. Like, you know, I would love to go hang out with. I have one acquaintance who knows how to ride dirt, and he said he'd teach me. So maybe I should ask him. I know in my neighborhood, I see a lot of the kids in my neighborhood taking their dirt bikes out on the street, like just putting around the neighborhood. Maybe I should ask them. I'd be like, hey, just take me to the dirt track with you guys once, and just so I can like watch and just maybe like learn how to ride a dirt. So far this road's been really good. The texture of the road here is really nice. Actually, it's very easy to, you know, I feel really confident with the traction on this road. You know, all the turns, like the turns aren't coming up yet. There's like gonna be maybe like a 4-mile stretch of like twisties, you know, after this portion of the road. So this is a really good portion where it's just kind of like you're just chilling and you're cruising. So if this is your first time through this road, you know, take your time. You know, I mean, it's a fast road. I'm sure a lot of people speed through here. But as you can see, it's also like a pretty like dry area. So there's probably a lot of rocks on the road, prone to rock slides and things like that. So, but yeah, the road texture here is really good. Very smooth, not so bumpy. Turns are pretty easy to read. I mean, it's like this isn't a very technical road, not yet anyways. There is one portion of the road, if you're coming the opposite way, and I'll show you guys that, it actually is like a blind right-hand turn, and it goes downhill. It's pretty sharp. It almost got me the first time I went down here, and luckily I was going slow enough that I, you know, had time to react, but I was still going fast enough that I was under a lot of like braking. Kind of like that. All right, so just click down into third gear and power through here. I gotta remember that I haven't really fully, like broken in these tires yet. Like, there's still a lot of sidewall or like portions of the tire that I haven't really scrubbed as much as I'd like it to. So maybe now would be a good time. Oh, it's so much more fun going uphill than downhill. But yeah, I mean, again, these roads never have any real guardrails, like, which always, like, which I get, like, they don't expect people to be, like, racing through here, I guess, but holy moly, if you fell off the side of this hill, it's gonna be a bad day for you. Comes our slow 15 mile per hour. Quick. Alright, actually there's no gravel. It's kind of hard to see if there's gravel. It all blends together. But yeah, so basically this right here, this uphill left, is a fast right downhill right if you're coming the opposite way, and it could really get you. So they were doing, oh, this is one. They were doing construction right about here, and I remember having to stop, and they had these like, stop sticks out. I don't know, but they were like coming across the street. It was really annoying because they were also putting it in the in the middle of like a corner, like a turn, and it was hard to turn a bike and having to hit those artificial speed bumps. Just turn slow. So from right here, it pretty much just slows down, or I'm sorry, it doesn't slow down. It goes downhill. So we shall see how the rest of this road fares out. I totally forgot that there are pretty much from like here all the way to Livermore, it's all just like these weird speed humps, which I fucking hate. So I'm thinking about getting a cage for my bike next. Of all like the mods that, I mean, like physical mods that I want to do, I mean, there's not really any performance mods, but physical mods, definitely I want to get a cage next. I think Revzilla sells a cage for this bike for like 120 bucks or something like that. So I'm definitely gonna look into it. I think it's gonna be a well worth the expense. At least these speed bumps kind of have me practicing how to like stand up on my bike and like, you know, go over things. You don't really get a chance to do that much, you know. Roads out here are fairly clean, but unless you're on dirt or, you know, you really see like you're going over like a railroad track or something like that, I don't really have like any real opportunities to like just randomly stand on my bike. But I mean, I could, you know, but I mean, I'd try to have some purpose behind it, like this speed bump. So I think we went over like legitimately like went like through like 10 speed bumps. I don't know, but that's a lot of bumps for this road. That's gonna do it for today's episode. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing to my channel or follow me on my social media here at Instagram or TikTok. Later.